Your friendly neighborhood YouTuber is rated PG-13. Parental advisory, explicit content. Viewer discretion is advised. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can. Then I don't know the words to this song. Hey, what's up, webheads? It's your friendly neighborhood YouTuber, and we are back at it again with another amazing web-slinging review starring your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man! Look at that, guys. Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Look at him. Look at him. Now, if you guys are not familiar with this... well, with this character, you what the hell are you doing watching this channel? Come on, come on. And if you're not familiar with Spider-Man, I'm not going to give you any tidbits on who the hell Spider-Man is, because if you don't know who he is, then get the hell off this channel. What the hell's wrong with you? Why are you watching this channel? This is not the biography of Spider-Man. No. Okay, but right here, we are reviewing a specific Spider-Man, as you guys can see in front of you right here, looking marvelous. This is the Marvel Select Diamond Select Spider-Man from based on the Homecoming Spider-Man movie. I bought him loose a while back. I figured now would be a time to review this Spider-Man because we are getting closer to the end of the year. I'm going to review another Marvel figure, and then I'm going to do my countdown of the year of top 19 Marvel Legends of 2019 coming at you soon enough. After I do this video, then do one more video, and then I'm going to do the top 19 Marvel Legends of 2019. So that should be an awesome, awesome, glorious video debuting hopefully Sunday. I'll have it up Sunday for you guys. Okay, so that's in the future. Let's take a look at this guy right here. Now, for your viewing pleasure, what I'm going to do is this is not only going to be a review of this guy right here, but it's also going to be a comparison of some of my favorite Spider-Mans. We have, speaking of Marvel Legends, we have the Pizza Spider-Man right here. And then we have the very first, I believe, the very first release of the Marvel Select Spider-Man, Diamond Select. Okay, guys, let's get to the reviewing. Okay, so your Marvel Select Spider-Man articulation. His arms do go up, but they might have to be warmed up because they are a little tight, as you guys can see right here. I don't want to break them apart because I've broken figures before on my channel, if you guys are accustomed to watching my channel. So we'll kind of avoid that right there. But his arms do extend outwards. Let me bring in my light over here because I feel like you guys are not seeing them that well. Chest articulation is kind of on a ball joint. He's got a piece of fuzz underneath his armpit. He forgot to shave. He's got breaks right here at the upper biceps. He's got double jointed elbows, which is awesome, awesome, awesome for both hands. His joints are the weird, like, Marvel Select joints, as you guys can see right there in the pelvic area. He can do the splits. He's got those weird gap thighs, the DC gap thighs. Why you think Marvel Select would get with it. He can kick forward. He can sit if you want him to sit in the chair. He does have double jointed legs. Look at that. He can almost kick his own spider butt. Ankle pivot, ankle articulation. He does have a thigh cut right here. And yeah, a very, very nicely detailed Spider-Man. I have to admit, I really, really like this Spider-Man, guys. Okay, so let's get a close-up of the detail of this Spider-Man. Focus, camera, you piece of... So there is his chest, torso, stomach, crotch. There's the back of the Spidey. There's a Spidey logo. There's his Spidey boots. Look at that. Still fashionable after all these years. I need to get me a pair of boots like these, or a pair of shoes like these. I love the spiderweb shoes. So he comes with 5 interchangeable hands. If you include those, then 7 interchangeable hands. I'm pretty sure that's what he comes with. That's all I got when I got this figure. So he comes with 2 open hands right there. 2 open hands in my 2 open hands. And then he comes with 2 fists in my 2 open hands. Right in the left one. And then he comes with a web slinging hand for his left hand. I had to think about that one. So he already has the web slinging hand in his right hand right here, or if he's going to a rock concert, rock on. And then he has the fist right here, which I don't know. I don't know if I like the fist. I might have to. Let's switch it out. Let's put one of his open hands in there. Make sure I grab the right one. Yeah, I kind of like the open hands, because I don't see Spider-Man making fists that much unless he's fighting a bad guy. So I imagine him like slinging his web and flying through the buildings of New York, and then grabbing hold and then climbing up the building. That's the comics I read. So, oh yeah, I forgot to mention he does have these awesome like weird ball joint hips that can extend out that way. You can get him in some like awesome like poses like that. So yeah, he is pretty flexible. See how his thighs go out that way. So yeah, that's a pretty awesome thing that Marvel Select did. Marvel Select is not known for its articulation game. So here is the Spider-Man. This Spider-Man has been through a lot. I believe the very first Marvel Select Spider-Man that came out. This is what they look like, and the spider web is not perfect, and he does have a lot of black stuff on him. That's just the wear of this figure. It's been around a while. And yeah, I actually still do like the Spider-Man. I do like the head sculpt of the Spider-Man. It's very McFarlane-esque. He's got a weird, awkward head, but I like it though. This Spider-Man head is more humanistic. It is somewhat out of a ball joint. You can get him in some pretty good poses. He does have a pretty small head for a Spider-Man, but it works. It works. Compared to this gigantic Spider-Man head right here. So this is how they measure up. I don't know how well you guys are seeing it because my camera doesn't focus that well. Nice, man. Spider logo is a little bit too small, man. I wish it was a little bit bigger. I do still like the colors to this Spider-Man right here. This is kind of like a dull blue. This is like a vibrant, like blood red. These are kind of like dull colors right here. But it still works for them, you know what I mean? So there's the Spider logo, definitely much bigger. This Spider-Man right here was definitely, I think, is a little bit more muscular compared to the Homecoming Spider-Man. This is more realistic body. This is more like a cartoon body. Comic book body, however you want to put it. Okay, let's bring him out and compare him with one of my favorite Spider-Mans. This is the Marvel Select Pizza Spider-Man. And I really like the Spider-Man. I like the articulation of the Spider-Man. I like the way he looks. A very nice Spider-Man. I think I don't want to say the perfect Spider-Man, because there are a lot of awesome Spider-Mans out there, but he's pretty close to being perfect. I like the web color on him. I like the detail to him. I like the spider logo on the back. There's the spider logo. It's a different blue too, you know what I mean? It's kind of more of a lighter blue compared to this blue right here. 3 different shades of blue. But nonetheless, I really like the Spider-Man, and I do like this head sculpt a little bit better because I do like the eyes of the Spider-Man. As you can see, this Marvel Select and Marvel Legend, they have the big McFarlane Spider-Man eyes. That's how McFarlane used to draw Spider-Man, with the big gigantic eyes. So I do like the Spider-Man having the big eyes. I'm not too fond of the small Spider-Man eyes. Very awesome, guys. Okay, let's do some measurements, and I'm going to give you my rating of this Spider-Man and let you know if he is worth the pickup or not. And he's pretty small for a Marvel Select, Diamond Select figure, guys. But I think one of the main reasons why is because he is a Spider-Man. Spider-Man is not a big guy, which I kind of like the take that they did. So Spider-Man stands just a little bit over 6.5 inches, just a little bit over, compared to the very first Marvel Select Diamond Select Spider-Man. He stands at just a little under 7 inches, just a little under 7 inches. And for those who want to know the dimensions, or the size dimensions, of this Marvel Legend Pizza Spider-Man, he should be at about 6 inches, and yeah, he's just a little bit over 6 inches. So what did I say this one was? Because he is taller, so that doesn't make any sense. So yeah, I think what did I say? He was like under 6.5 inches? Yeah, just a little over 6.5 inches. Okay. So let me give you my rating, guys. I really, really like this Spider-Man. I like the colors. I like the uniqueness of this Spider-Man. Even though I feel like the Spider logo is too small, the eyes are too small. Overall, he's a nice Spider-Man. I mean, I can't really hate on a Spider-Man figure because there hasn't been too many bad Spider-Man figures. I mean, you give me a Spider-Man figure and I'm probably going to like him. But it's a nice take on Spider-Man, and I really, really do like this Spider-Man. I think it's nicely done. I can't find any flaws with it. You know, I can't really do any comparisons which one's better because they're both good in their own unique, different way. You know, it's a different take on Spider-Man. Every time somebody does a Spider-Man figure, it's a different take on him. You know what I mean? So I do like that they don't, you know, bring out the same Spider-Man release over and over and over again, because there's hundreds and hundreds of Spider-Man action figures. So I'm glad that they mix it up and give us different Spider-Man figures, and Marvel Legends is really good at producing and giving us a whole lot of different Marvel Legends Spider-Man figures, especially for next year, man. They're going to go crazy with Spider-Man. So I think next year is going to be, 2020 is going to be the year of the Spider-Man. Okay, so let's focus on this character. I really, really like this Spider-Man Homecoming figure. I think he's really, really awesome, man. On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest, I'm going to be somewhat generous, and I'm going to give him a solid 7, guys. Yeah, I think I'm going to give him a solid 7. Tell me what you think about this Homecoming Spider-Man. Do you guys own Spider-Man? I know you guys do. Let me know what Spider-Man is your favorite. What Spider-Man do you think I should pick up? Which one do you recommend? Let me know your thoughts in the comments if you guys have this Spider-Man. And we'll go ahead and leave it at that. Tell me what you guys think of this Marvel Select, Diamond Select Spider-Man based on the movie Spider-Man Homecoming. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and leave it at that. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Positive stuff. Give me a thumbs up. No thumbs down. Don't be a dick. Even if you didn't like this review, just leave a comment. Don't leave me a thumbs down. Okay, so yeah. Leave me your thoughts in the comments. Give me a like. Hit the subscribe button if you want to receive more cool epic reviews like this. And we'll go ahead and leave it at that. I just want to thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next review.